Okay, so we're going to first start, we're going to learn how to cast on a Moebious today. We are using some circular needles, 48 inches long. They measure 47. I'm sure they're supposed to be 48. We need some thick and quick yarn. This is Lion Brand thick and quick yarn. And we need some stitch markers. I've got a variety here that will fit the needles. These are the two that fit the needles. We'll use those. We only need one. First, we're going to make a slip knot. Make a slip knot by twisting the yarn. The tail is over the front, so then you bring the back over to the front and pull it through and then pull it tight. Again, bring the tail to the front of your loop, then bring this over the top, pull it through, pull it tight. Put this on your needle, pull it snug, not too snug, it has to be loose enough to move nicely over your needle like this. You don't want it too tight. If it's too tight, you won't be able to knit with it, and you do need to knit this stitch. So then you're going to put this into the center of your cable like this and let them dangle down. So you're in the center. You're going to grab the left needle like this, bring it up, make a loop with your cable and your needle, grab that slip knot stitch right here, hold it with the end of your needle right here, and make a little triangle with the yarn, the needle, and the cable. So you have three. Put that away. So what you're going to do, make sure you have good tension on this here. Now I just pulled my knot a little too tight, so let me loosen it. You go under the cable with your needle, under the cable, between the cable and the yarn, grab the yarn with your needle, and then go around the loop back behind it again to grab it twice. So you have two stitches. Two stitches at a time with this cast on method. And this is the only way you're going to use this cast on method is with the Moebious, and it's an awesome cast on method. It's very fun. Under the cable, between the cable and the yarn, grab the yarn and then do a second loop with the yarn at the end. Then I like to grab them and pull them back. Between the cable and the yarn, grab it and then do a second loop. Under the cable, between the yarn and the cable, under the cable, between the yarn and the cable, grab the yarn, do another loop. Under the cable, grab the yarn and the cable, or grab the yarn, and then make another loop. So you're getting two stitches with every motion. You're going to grab this, pull it around so you get more room. And you don't really have a pattern for this, so you can do as many stitches as you want. I would not do any less than 30 to 60 stitches for a infinity scarf, which is a Moebious, with this thick of a yarn. With a yarn that is a little thinner, you would want to go with 100, 120 stitches or so. But it just depends on, you know, what size needles you're using, what size yarn you're using, and how big you want it. You'll just have to have a look at it when you're done, and I'll give you some idea of it in class. Okay, so again, between the yarn and the cable, grab the yarn and do a loop. So now we're just going to speed through these, get as many on as we can. I'm going to try and get to 60. All right, let's count, see how many we have. Hold this over here so we don't lose any. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. Oh man, can you believe it? 59, 60. Okay. We have 60. Place your stitch marker on your needle at that point. Very important. Now, this part is a little more tricky. I know you thought that was a little tricky, but this is the trickier part because you want to make sure. You could end up with too many twists in your scarf if you do this the wrong way. So you want to be careful. You want to see if you can't see the tracks. See the cable? See the cable? So we're going to try and lay it flat, and I'm losing my last loop and my stitch marker here. Now what you want to have is a straight track all the way to the end, as straight as you can go, like a railroad track. So we're going to go flat, 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 and then there's a twist right there. You can't avoid the twist. You want the twist. Your scarf is going to have a twist. Nothing you can do about it. You like it. Embrace it. Okay, so here's my last stitch. And here's my slip knot. That's our first stitch we're going to knit. Okay, so you pull this up. You've got your one cable. You've got your railroad tracks just like you like it. You're going to knit this stitch. Pull your yarn around. Grasp it however you like to grasp it. I knit continental. Oh, see, look, we lost that one already. No, we didn't. There we go. Yeah, goes like that. Okay. So you're going to put your needle into the stitch, front to back, just like that. From the front to the back, through the needle. Now, if you're knitting continental like I am, you hold it like this with your left hand. Okay, back where we were, continental knitting style. This is what I do. So make sure you keep your stitch held in the back with your fingers. Then go front to back. Grab this yarn, pull it, see, through the stitch like that, and then pull the stitch off the needle. And this is going to be the trickiest part of your entire knitting, is this first row, because these are very loose stitches. So this is continental method. Front to back, grab the yarn, pull it through. Those of you that have knit before know how to do this. If you don't knit continental style, you're going to do you're going to throw the yarn, is what they call it. The way to do that is you go front to back, just like I did, but you're going to go front to back like this. Take the yarn from down here, throw it up around the needle, pull it around, and then off. Okay, so front to back, throw the yarn around the needle, and pull it off. I find it much more efficient continental style because it seems to go much faster. I don't know if it really is or not, but I like it better. it seems to me to go faster, and you know, I'm the only one that matters. Anyway, so you're going to go all the way around until you get to your stitch marker. Now there's a trick to this. Let me get to the stitch marker and show you the trick. It is very, very sneaky. Pull this all the way around. Okay. With this scarf, there's no need for knitting. You're doing your second 60 for your first round. You're knitting 120 stitches for your 60 stitches that you cast on. I know it doesn't make sense, but it doesn't have to. And it's going to be beautiful when you're done. Now the tighter you knit these on, the harder it's going to be for you to push these onto your needle like this. And so that's why you want to keep it as loose as you can, because it'll go faster and easier for you. Anybody who knows how to knit very well knows that the more you knit, the looser you knit, and the better it goes. And then here we are at our stitch marker. So we've done 120 stitches for our first round of 60 stitches cast on. You've got a twist in there, right here, somewhere. It's different than you'd imagine, but there you go.